What is going on, YouTube? So I didn't showcase or show off my new car other than a little bit of aerial footage, so I figured now was the time to give it some showtime here. So this is the new vehicle for the channel. I've got rid of the Mustang EcoBoost, the competition orange, and this is the new ride here. Those of you who have followed my channel will probably recognize the wheels um, the wheels that were on the competition orange ended up being in this car. So most of the mods that I had, a lot of the mods that I had, I ended up taking them off and putting them on here. I've done a few mods, as you can already see. The 5.0 badges are been gloss black. I've got the carbon fiber heat extractors, Ford Performance decal. Window louvers came off the other car. I also have the winglets and the rock blockers, which I have not installed as of yet, and also the Drake muscle cars fuel door. There were some parts I couldn't take off the EcoBoost that probably wouldn't even have worked with this car, but one of the parts that I did regret letting go was the MMD by Fu spoiler. This car is it's got the stock spoiler. It is not the performance pack. This is going to be a 401 premium package on the GT, and so this will be the vehicle that I'll be using for the channel now. It kind of hurts a little bit to get rid of the EcoBoost because of the color. The competition orange was by far my favorite color of any car I've ever owned, but I was having some issues with it. As you already know, I had issues with the AC, among other things, and also I had a crack on the cylinder head that was discovered by Borla when I took my car in for their testing, which they gave me an exhaust. They gave me the Borla stingers, and upon other things, I also had this cracked motor mount on the passenger side, and I also had a clunk from a suspension. When you stop and you hit the brakes, you hear a clunk, and I looked everywhere. It wasn't the bushings, it wasn't the lower control arm, it wasn't the sway bars or the end links. It wasn't nothing like that. I checked everything. It could have, that clunk probably could have came out from the cracked motor head. That's a possibility. I don't know if that's actually what it was, but I ended up selling the EcoBoost, and this is what I got. And this is a 19 magnetic GT with the 401A package premium. I wish I would have got the performance pack with the, with the spoiler and all that, and the Brembo brakes, but these brakes are plenty fine. I'm not really tracking the car as of now. In the future, I probably will upgrade the braking system and probably get rid of these wheels and look for a different look, but the wheels do look good in my opinion on this car. I do like how it looks. I haven't done any major modifications to this other than the resonator delete, which didn't really give it a nice tone that I like. It just made it a lot louder, so go figure. Major mods that I'm planning on this car, I'm not going to go force induction, even though I'm a big fan of turbocharged vehicles. This is why I got the EcoBoost. I'm probably just going to do, probably looking at a Corsa exhaust, long tube headers, intake, and probably doing an E85 tune. So I've got a shop that I'm eyeing right now that I'm going to probably go check out and see what they can do, get a baseline dyno that is Tune Guru in Simi Valley. Shouts out to Javi. He was recommended by an ex-co-worker at Turbonetics. He did his GTR, so that's probably where I'll end up going to tune this vehicle and do an E85 tune. Some of the engine modifications or dress-up items I did actually salvage from the EcoBoost, and I'll show you that in a minute. Let me go ahead and pause the video. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these engine dress-up items that I did salvage from the EcoBoost. They're from Spectre Performance. There's the fuel door, the fuel cover, fuses, I'm sorry. There's the other caps that actually came with it. This one here. And also I also kept the SR Performance chrome strut bar. And I did some painting on the horrendous looking engine cover. I don't like this engine cover, it looks like a spaceship. I prefer the pre-18 engine covers. Those are a lot better looking. And so it's still got the stock airbox. I did do a drop-in filter on this, but that's basically it. So on this 401A package, I do have the digital dash, which is something I really wanted and I really like. I also noticed that the seats are more plush, including the steering wheel. I've got the heated seats, cooled seats, and I've got the heated steering wheel. And of course I did the tint. The tint was done at Elite Auto Performance in Gardena. I highly recommend that shop if you're looking for tint. They do an extraordinary job. They have tinted well over 10 of my cars already. I've been doing business with Insu over there for well over 15 years. And he's always been my go-to guy as far as tint. So this is going to be the vehicle for now. I'll be updating you with any modifications that I end up doing with this car, and I'll keep everyone posted. And I'm going to be looking at probably checking out other people's cars and doing an interview with them, and they can tell you a little bit about their cars and maybe even visit a few shops. I'll give you a tour of some of these shops that I'll be doing business with. And the Ford Performance decal was custom made by a friend of mine. He did it exactly how I wanted, which was going to be kind of like a grayish silver with the red. So there you go. Alrighty guys, so that is the new car, as you can see. If you have any questions or anything or comments, go ahead and leave them on there, and follow this build, and we shall have a new journey with this vehicle here. A lot more power than the Mustang EcoBoost, even though the EcoBoost is a great platform. I mean, over 300 horsepower for a 4-cylinder. You know, think about the older V8s that had less than 300 horsepower. So, you know, it was a great platform. I miss the color, this magnetic color. It's not my favorite, but it really is growing on me. It's got like a metallic flake on it, and you know, when you put it in the sun, it's a very nice color, man. It's really growing on me. This is not, I would have never considered this color at all, but this GT was such a good deal. I just basically had to jump on it, so there it is. Alright guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you're new to my channel, follow me. We shall see what we can do with this car, and I hope to probably meet some of you guys on the streets or anywhere, car shows, what have you, and we will continue our journey together. Alright guys, don't forget to be safe, especially with this coronavirus bullshit that's going on. Wear your mask, stay away from people 6 feet, and that is it. Alright guys, thanks for watching.